Hey everyone, Ivy League Gaming here, and today we're playing Eternal Evolution. And I'm here on a day one account for my free-to-play series. Let me explain. So, I was on my login screen, and I noticed there was a new server popping, and I'm 90% sure I started one day late on my free-to-play. So I'm like, new server popping. Maybe I'll reroll. I hate the idea of rerolling for this game because it's totally not needed, but if they're gonna add in the RNG factor of Gemuzzo's bell in those stupid gears, well, they added the RNG factor that creates rerolling, right? So that's what I did. I was like, you know what, before I start grinding my main account, my main free-to-play and my main account, let me just log in here and get to the point where I have enough gears to pull once. Let's see what happens. And then I get here and I'm like, wait, there's no gears. There's no new Gemuzzo's bell. And this was only like 10, 15 minutes of grinding to figure that out. And then I click the grand ceremony. And she's back. I did strongly request this in the content creator chat as a suggestion about what I've said in my other videos about the fact that Gemuzzo's bell is cool and all, but it's going to encourage rerolling. It's going to encourage the server to be flooded with accounts that get abandoned because of rerolling. And it also makes the game look extremely pay to win as a first impression. Because if you see how many things you could reroll on the Gemuzzo's bell as only being 29 you can get completely free to play or just by grinding, and then you need like 150 or something crazy to actually max it out to 100% guarantee the other things, that's not ideal. That's definitely not ideal. It makes the game look super pay to win, which is not true at all. This game is extremely free to play friendly. As I mentioned in another video, Odd One Gaming has only spent like $5 in the past like 3 months, and he doesn't get content creator perks. He only got a very small amount for like 1 or 2 weeks ever, and then and only spent like $20 when he first started. And he's been playing since July on that account. And he made it to 3rd place of the Twilight. So this game is extremely free-to-play friendly. It is server dependent, but by the time you get that deep into the game like we are, if your server is a little bit dead and you're one of the people that actually push, you're going to be in a great position, right? So I really like that. I really like that, honestly. And this is back to being... Okay, it gives us RNG with summoning tickets. Thank you. Just give us some summoning tickets, right? So what I decided is, if I don't get Luke or Ravenna via Gemuzzo's bell wheel pull, I'm starting fresh today. That's what this is about. Sorry, I had a little bit of a tangent about this game being free-to-play friendly, but that was the issue I have with the main account. So you know what? Let's head on over to my other account here. We're going to head to the one that I was trying to grind, which I'm actually enjoying, and I feel like I pushed really well. But the fact that I started one day late and I'm now a bit behind more than I should be in the grand ceremony makes me a little bit sad because I don't know that I'm going to be at a rank, which I think I could have if I pushed further. So I'm actually going to quickly finish off this to get the events by doing some summons. And then we're going to grab these 4 gears and we're going to do Gemuzzo's bell. So first off, I'll show you guys where I left off. I think I probably have some screenshots from yesterday, but I'm not even going to bother with that. It's fine. I did end up grinding him up to Mythic level 1. I have one more copy to make him more advanced once I get more food. So he'll be Mythic level 3 once I get one more yellow epic food that I could give him. Artas is now Mythic as well. I've got a couple copies of him. And yeah, Liren will be as well soon. So I'm getting there. Taylor, I really was able to push in the recruit trial. Make sure you guys pay attention to these guys. Like, they have very specific things. If you're not paying attention, you'll miss out on amazing rewards. Clear Disa Caves, Dessa Caves, as they spell it wrong here. And you wonder why we say Dessa Caves instead of Disa. On 3 difficulty. Very specific, right? So, I I had to go back and do that on 3 even though I was on 4 or 5, you know? That's one thing to think about. So make sure you're paying attention. But yeah, I'm really enjoying the grind here. I thought I pushed really hard, besides being 1 day behind the rest of the server, which does make a big difference if you're a serious grinder, like I like to be in some of these games, honestly. Oh, looks like we have another thing unlocked here soon. Oh, 12. Okay. But yeah, I pushed on. I'm at story 9-1. I just switched story, and I didn't continue pushing because we want to go in and see what can happen with this. I want to see, let's grab these 4, let's get enough points, let's do the thing, and we're going to do it by summons, I think, because, well, we have 52. I'm so happy. I also, so there's another consideration that makes me not want to, that makes me not want to change accounts because, well, so they gave us that amazing pack as compensation with the gene hybrid and like 20 summons or 10 summons, whatever the hell it was, and some resources. And that's great. Like, how am I going to just get a gene hybrid that early on? But if I don't get a hero early on, it's kind of like this. I don't know. Is it going to even itself out? I guess that's my real question, right? So I'm debating, do I start over? Because even if I get nothing here and then I pull on the Emma banner, I at least have that 1 gene hybrid, wait, my bag. I have that 1 gene hybrid that they gave us as compensation for that downtime and the issues they were having. That's like as if I got another hero. It's like as if I got a Ravenna instead, you know? It's like, so do I need to switch accounts? It's such a debate. I really have to think about it seriously. Because if I can grind the other account and actually place in the top 10, and get some better rewards, is that worth it? Not top 10, top 100. Is it worth it for a little frame and some summons, or is it worth it if I can get top 50? Sure, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to get top 50 on this server. It's pretty well developed now, and being 1 day behind, I don't know that I can catch up. And I have been grinding kind of lightly the last 24 hours or so. I tried to catch up, but I'm definitely should be further than I am for starting off on day 4. So yeah, we are starting off. It is day 4 for this account. All right, I blabbed enough. So I'm debating about I want to stop early. I don't want to go the whole 7 days or 6 days because I started a day late. I don't want to go the whole 6 days spending all my diamonds and all my advanced. I don't think. I'm worried I am going to run out of diamonds or be low on diamonds when I actually need them if I do too much. So I think, yeah, let's start with the advanced because it gives me a better chance of getting Taylor, which I want dupes of Taylor. And I would like a Serena. Let's see. All right, I want to show the animation. So if this little thing glows purple, we know we got an epic. And it did not. We got food. Okay, so let's see if that was enough to kick off our grand ceremony, and it was. But yeah, I do want to stop pulling a little bit early if I can. That's my hope. At least the extra stuff. I want to start saving. And I don't want to waste all my diamonds for too long because... I mean, definitely never beyond the grand ceremony event. Don't spend diamonds on summons after the grand ceremony event's over. Only spend them if you're fighting for like a position. Or I would say once you get to the last day or so. But alright. Sorry. I digress. Gemuzzo's Bell. 8 of these bad boys. I want Luke more than I want Ravenna. He's more helpful for all the game, especially through the early game, than she is. She does have a built-up of more potential damage in some areas, but he's going to be better in arena for quicker fights like that. And he brings decreased defense that help enable everybody else to do more damage as well. So I really do want Luke over Ravenna, honestly, still. And he can be hyper-evolved eventually. I'm hoping she gets added that pool. But yeah, anyway. Let's see what happens here. I have heard people get Luke from like their second pull. I feel like it might be a little bit rigged. I'm wondering if I screwed it up by doing 3 at once. I really do feel like it's kind of maybe rigged. And the fact that remember I did 3 spins like 3 times and they went the same exact ones. I think if I spaced those out and did all 11 separately, I might have actually got on the first day Luke or Ravenna, but I think I screwed it up. I think I screwed myself out of a hero. So I actually had said to myself, if I pull these and I don't get Luca Ravenna, I'm going to restart. But now I'm in debate because, and I only say this because of that special gene hybrid they gave me, which would be the equivalent of like I got Ravenna, right, guys? Oh God, what do I do? I'm gonna decide now. I'm going to decide now because I could start over. I could start over because they did the good thing and they made a guaranteed here. I can get a Ravenna. But I lose the gene hybrid that gives me flexibility to put it on Emma or Crete or someone else I might want to build first. Oh God. It also, I'm unranked here. If I start fresh in a brand new server the first day, it just opened recently, a little bit ago, it gives me better potential. Oh my goodness, this is so hard. I was 100% at first thinking I was going to, if I don't get one, I'm restarting. But now the more I think about it, the more I'm thinking I should just keep rolling with this, right? I mean, that's part of the free-to-play game. But then no, I'm not behind because at least I got a gene hybrid. It's like I'm behind everyone because I don't have that free Ravenna within the first few days. Ooh, that's a thought too. I'm going to be behind in my potential grind because I'm going to be missing out on a strong triple S hero. It's going to make me slow my progress compared to what other people can do. And I'm going to start fighting them in arena and be screwed. But no, so the good thing is, this server, we all started the same time. Unless someone went back a day for some reason, which you wouldn't want to do that. Don't do that. So we're all in the same boat. We all either got Ravenna or Luke out of luck, or we didn't. So I do still have potential for more. I do get that. My Gemuzzo's Bell is not over with yet. I still have 3 days. And Details Gathering still has 3 days. So I'm still going to get a couple more every day. You know what? I'm not going to restart, right? I think I'm going to roll with the grind. I can't believe they listen, though. I don't know what this is doing. This is drunk. Okay. I think, yeah, I'm so glad. I'm assuming they listened. I'm assuming they took in my feedback, which did have some other content creators agreeing that the RNG factor of Gemuzzo's Bell to start off the game is not a good look for this game. It just looks so pay to win. It's ridiculous. I mean, look, in order to guarantee getting one of these, you have to get all these. That's a lot of spins. You can get lucky, but again, this encourages re-rolling, so we don't want that. And it's so, like, who wants to sit there and just, yeah, who wants to re-roll? No, it's not. If we don't have to, this game really doesn't require it. You get the same, like, the first few heroes you get are the same. When I started the other account, the first thing I got was Oysa. The second one I got was Karma. So, I mean, you can and then I think the first epic we get after them is Taylor to start this recruit trial. They set it up on purpose, you know. It's kind of predetermined a little bit, and then after that it's all RNG, of course. Or the other roles are all RNG at least. But this is nice because it suggests for you to use a really good hero. But yeah, okay. Sorry, this was a little bit of a random weird video for my free-to-play for today because I wasn't sure what I was gonna do, and I figured I'm gonna figure this out with you guys. I'm gonna talk it through. I'm gonna see what happens. And also I realize if I start the other account now, I'm also gonna be a few days behind on Rise of Heroes, where I'm only 1 day behind on Rise of Heroes today. So this just opened for me today, and it wouldn't open for a few more days. I think you have to be on day 4 for this to open. It seems like that might have been what it was. But if I had to wait 4 more days, it puts me even further behind. And I'm already progressing and trying to get there. So we're going to have to see how far I can get on the baby account with Rise of Heroes. But that's another story. Guys. All right. We're not re-rolling. I decided. I'm just going to keep rolling with this. I'm going to re-roll. I'm not going to re-roll. I'm just going to roll. I'm going to take the reality that I came at a bad time when they had a shitty event, but they listened to feedback. They put it back for now. Now, I can't promise, guys. Keep in mind, events are always subject to change. Please don't be mad at us content creators if we suggest certain things, but that advice is different because the events have changed. Like, some of my advice was based on my experience, which are completely different events. I don't know if they're gonna put back Gemuzzo when Gemuzzo's bell comes back around again, which it did on the other servers. But if another rotation, are they gonna throw that into the early game again? I don't know. They could. Are they gonna change Grand Ceremony so it's not Ravenna and it's a different hero, or totally different rewards and no hero at all? I don't know. So just keep in mind, everything is subject to change, and they do strongly suggest that content creators not give advice about things related to events because events can always change. The servers have a 5-week rotation of events, but they're not set in stone. They could change those at any time. We don't know. And we could be giving you advice about, okay, week 2 is going to be this. Week 3 is going to be this. But what if it's not? What if your server start is the one that changed? So we try our best, so cut us some slack if we're wrong, or if you get surprised by something that even we don't know about. We can only go on our experiences. But all right, so this has been my free-to-play episode for today. I'm going to grind like a crazy person if I can today on this account and try to really push further and progress. I'm going to see what I can do on Rise of Heroes, and I'll probably make a separate video for that as well. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe, I'll see. Maybe I'll grind pretty hard today and then do my Rise of Heroes and see how far we can get on the free-to-play, and I'll show you my progress of the account in general. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. If you have been debating about restarting, or you did Gemuzzo's Bell and you got nothing, like I have so far, with your start to your brand new account, now's a good time to restart. At least for me, server 105, EU server 105. I can't promise, did they change it on the North America server? I don't know. But that's my case. And also, guys, we are looking for some guild mates. CLS Celestials Cluster is recruiting North America and Europe. But please, guys, I really need guild mates. Europe, the higher, I think level 99 and higher, we need people. We really need people. There's like 6 people in our guild. Come join me. If you're in one of those servers, or you're restarting, or if you restart like today, because you were like me and you were stuck with stupid Gemuzzo's Bell, and now you know you can get Ravenna for sure, join me in Celestials. Just DM me on Discord, or actually I'll put the Celestials link in the description as well for if you're looking for a guild. Just come in there, tell us what server you're on, tell us what your CP is and what you're doing in Guild Hunt, if it's applicable. If you're this as new as me, it's a little bit different. But yeah, sorry, ramble. I will be going live on Twitch later, guys. I'm probably going to play One Piece Odyssey. And unless I change my mind and want to grind this, but I think I'm going to play One Piece Odyssey. I was going to grind the brand new account if I reroll, but that's not the case. Okay. Rambles again. Bye, guys.